Hey guys, what's going on? So disclaimer for this video, yes, I have a pimple right here and I've been picking at it because there's been a bunch of pus coming out of it recently. And I'm going to do this in one take, so there's probably going to be lots of swearing and it sounds like I'm tired. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, so it's going to be a long fucking story. Anyway. So this wedding, how do I even describe it? There's only one word I can really use to describe it. The word is sham. The main reason is... I don't know how to fucking begin this whole story. I would say it goes back a couple months, but especially today, as it was the climax, the culmination of everything that fucking has been building up for the last couple months. So anyway, get off work early today, around 10:30. So I get home, get changed instantly, and I go out with my family to this church in Middleburg or something. And now this church where we go to, it's not a Catholic church. Yeah, we're Catholic and all that, but we went to it because, again, my godfather is getting remarried, and it was one of our best friends. Or he was one of our best friends until probably the events were the last couple months, and especially today. So, if you guys don't know, I lost my godmother 2 years ago, which you guys probably don't know. We lost her because she took her own life. And it's just been a long, tumultuous road, if that's how you pronounce it, right? And it's just been a slow, healing process, but I think we've all gotten past the point of, it's time to stop mourning and all that. And, just remember the good times we had with her. And it was shortly after that my godfather met this religious woman. Don't know how they met. They don't go to the same church, or they didn't go to the same church. But over the last about year or so, they were going out, and it got serious. And 2 months ago, he proposed to her. And today they got married on July, what is today, the 6th, 2019. And the issue that a lot of people had with this wedding was that nobody knows this fucking bride. I only know her because I went to Cedar Point with my godfather and my godbrother, or my best friend of 20 years. I met her for a whole 5 minutes, so let me get that out of the way. I do not know this fucking woman except her name. She looks like my godmother, who's maybe only a couple years older than her. And she's got a lot of plastic, just fucking makeup on so she can look really young today for some odd fucking reason. Everyone knows she's 50 with her parents, saying that, yes, you can marry my daughter, even though you are 50 yourself. You don't need our hand. If she's an adult, I feel like she can make her own decisions at this point, right? But anyway, so we go to this church. It's a small church. And what fucking happened was, normally when you go to another person's church, you expect to get greeted by the family or somebody from the church, right? Like, if you walk into my Catholic church, I will introduce you to the priests that are there, and I will introduce you to a bunch of people that I know there very well, which is a bunch of people. And normally it's how you're supposed to be introduced when you go into a very spiritual place, regardless, just, a crowd of people you don't fucking know, right? So we're heading to the building, and we see my godfather's dad, his brother, my friend, his girlfriend, and was that it? Yeah, that was it, I think, for the moment. And so, funny thing is, they're introducing people at the church. Yet they don't know anything about this fucking church. They don't know this woman is marrying my godfather. They don't know anything about this other fucking family except my best friend, who's been introduced to them all. So anyway, we head into the church. There's a couple people, getting shit set up. And you invited us to your house, yet not one of these fucking people decide to even come over and say, "Hi, my name is Jeffrey. What is your name? How do you know Will?" or whatever, make it a short conversation for the time being, because there's a bunch of fucking people we don't even know. They don't know our names, we don't know their names. Either then, these people are a bunch of fucking assholes, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. This is going to be a long video, and I'm going to need to lube up a couple times. So anyway, we head in. I see my godfather. He's looking presentable. He's got a suit on, obviously. Shake his hand, give him, a nice old dab, and we talk for a minute. And, I don't know, we were sitting there for a little bit because we were waiting for everybody to get there. Then the wedding just happened. But it was one of the, dumbest fucking things I've ever been to. I've been to a couple weddings in my life. And it's just something felt really off about it. I don't know what it is. And I guess this is also probably some minor to point up, but my godfather, who was Catholic, converted to this New Age Christian religion, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't even know what it is at this point. But anyway, I've heard some wedding vows I've never heard of in my entire life. Like something about, let's hope God can help you financially or something. Like, I've never heard of that at any wedding. I've been to Baptist weddings, I've been to Catholic weddings, I've been to weddings where, they're spiritual people, but they don't believe in a God. They're spiritual themselves. And they never talk about anything fucking financially, which is odd, let me say the least. So then, we do everything, and this is a long-ass wedding for literally absolutely nothing. So then, anyway, they have these, little, communion things. I know it comes in, a little, let me use this for example. I guess you could say it's like a shot glass, definitely a little smaller than this. It's one of those, coffee creamers you put in for your coffee if you're at a restaurant. It's this grape juice and all that, because, again, the wife does not allow drinking. Fuck that bitch. I'm seriously, swear to God, hate this fucking day as it is. Anyway, let's see, they have the grape juice, Jesus' blood, the wine, however you want to call it, and then they have this, piece of communion bread on the top or whatever. And now, opening this thing was fucking impossible to open. Because I'm trying to, now, obviously, when you go to church, you get the bread first, then you drink the wine. Or the grape juice, or whatever you're drinking. So, there's this little plastic piece, and if you do not tear this plastic piece off, you're going to fuck it all up. So, while we're all getting this communion, or some of us that accepted it, I only accepted it because I'm the first person that was asked to take it, so I took it. And again, didn't know, I didn't want to look like a dick or anything. Because again, I'm standing right next to my godfather. I'm sitting in the front row with my friends and all that, so I didn't want to look, rude to the other family especially. But, what was I saying? So, I take it, and I'm trying to open it because they're like, alright, we're going to, take this, get it ready, so when we do the actual, communion, we'll all be doing it together. So, anyway, I don't know how long it took. Everybody got their shit. Again, people who wanted to do it. And we sat there for literally 20 fucking minutes while hearing the same goddamn verse and chorus. I don't know what was happening. I'm not sure if they were stalling or they were waiting for everybody to open up this piece of shit fucking French vanilla coffee creamer, grape juice, communion thing. But it was seriously irritating. I don't know why it had to go on for so long. And call me an asshole for even talking mad trash about this other religion or other faith. But I'm going to get into why this day made me even more upset at the end of the story. Nice goal. Anyway, so the wedding ends, we'll say, a couple minutes. And so normally, after the wedding, I guess you can go meet the bride and groom and all that. And my parents go up to her. Never met this woman in their entire life. So the family that I'm with is the Cube/Rollin family. This family's been together forever. And here's the funny thing. My godfather has never introduced this woman to any extended family. Not even his dad. Not the, friends of his wife who passed away or anything. Just fucking nobody knows this woman except, her name, what she looks like, and my best friend. That's the only person, other than my godfather, that knows this woman. So anyway, we all agree to each other. Again, I'm the Cedar Point guy. I remember that because that's what she called me by, the Cedar Point guy, which, thank you. That's putting it very kindly, actually. So, everybody in the Rollin family just kind of goes outside and we just sit and we're just getting a breather, before we go and eat, because there was lunch provided to us. And so they were talking about, all right, everybody can go outside for a minute or whatever. We're going to head down. We're going to get ready for the food and all that. So we go outside for, literally an entire minute before they start fucking yelling back at us to get back in the building. We are going to bless the food. And reminder, we're eating Olive Garden. I don't think we need everybody to bless this food. Can we just sit outside, and if we want to smoke for a minute or whatever, go ahead and smoke? Hold on, my light turned off. Yeah, okay, whatever, because I have to do it this way. So anyway, a bunch of people are out there just taking a breather, because again, the church was a little fucking warm. Everybody's wearing their nice suits and all that. Well, I wasn't. I didn't give a shit. But again, just we want to go outside, get a smoke break or whatever. And then we're getting fucking yelled at. Okay, guess we're going to go down to this fucking basement then to get this food prepared. And so, I've never had to have this happen in a wedding where you have to sit down to have the food blessed. So is this like the thing where you're in school and oh, child, you're wearing a hoodie. I can't teach class since you're wearing this hoodie. Are you fucking kidding? We're all grown adults. I can stand wherever the fuck I want to. And if I want to sit on this couch all by myself, I damn well please. I don't need to sit at a table with people I know and people I don't know to get this food blessed. I've never been to a Catholic church or any other wedding, for that matter, that has told me to sit down for the food to be blessed. If you are standing up and they're getting ready to bless this food, guess what? You are standing and blessing this food with them. Doesn't matter what you are doing. Also, I know the Catholic Church wouldn't, just start yelling at people to get inside the building for whatever dim fucking what reason. Oh, Jesus Christ. So anyway, we're eating this food, and I don't fucking know. But this is where the culmination of this tense buildup happens. So, like I said, I have a godfather, I had a godmother who took her own life, I have a god brother who is my best friend, and I have a god sister who, I wouldn't say I have a good relation with her, but I mean, we're still on good terms. But, if you don't know, again, like I said, she lost her mother to suicide. And then she has a different dad. She has a different biological dad than my best friend. And her dad died with cancer about 2-something-ish months ago. And so, times have been tough on her. And to build up this entire wedding, I think, the week he died or something was the same week that my godfather proposed to this woman. So instead of, consoling his daughter, who he's taking care of for his entire fucking life, and just keeps going on with his life. Doesn't think about anybody else, just keeps doing his thing. Okay. Not to only mention that he went off in a crazy-ass text rant, calling his daughter a cunt to her entire side of the family. Now, you understand this is where the pissed off side is coming out at. And, my godfather came over to my house one day to talk about this. And then my mom was just talking to him maybe, you should just talk to her or something, She hasn't been going through the best of times, especially with her biological father getting cancer. And then he proceeds to yell at my mother like she is fucking trash. And I do not respect any of this fucking bullshit. I do not care if you are my best friend. You do not disrespect any fucking family member of mine that I hold near and dear to my fucking heart. So anyway, they were asking people, or the children, to give, speeches, saying the stereotypical, this is a great day, this is, blah, 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 something like that. And my god sister was asked if she wanted to do it. She declined. And then my best friend came out, my god brother, came out, and essentially this was planned, I would feel like. And he said, yeah, sure, he would do it. And so 2 of the daughters from this woman go up, talk about, how great Will has been. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to name drop. My godfather, especially. Saying, even in such a short time, you become such, a great dad to us. We love you and all this. And reminder, my god sister doesn't even know this family. Has never been invited to anything. Hell, got kicked out of the fucking house that she lived in from my godfather. And then was also told that she is a heathen for sleeping with her boyfriend, committing sin, even though my best friend sleeps in the same fucking house as he does and has sex with his girlfriend pretty often there. So I'm not understanding where the line is drawn. I'm not sure if it's because she's your daughter, or not even your real daughter, but I'm not understanding what the fuck is going on. Anyway, my friend's giving a speech, and then he says something along the lines, this is a great day, for better. And then my god sister, she kind of, did this, thing where, you could speak louder. And she said, or worse for some of us, referring to the fact that she lost 2 of her parents, technically we'll say 3. 2 of her parents, actually lost her life within the last 2 years of each other. Again, I can understand where she's pissed. And I agree with everything she did after this point. And then after, or when my best friend was getting done with his little speech, she got up and was saying that, you're also inconsiderate here. I wasn't even greeted by any of you. I've never been accepted into this family. I feel like I'm the black sheep in this all. And then just proceeded to keep going on. And then for people that consider themselves so fucking Jesus-like, and holy shit, dude, this is fucking, oh my god, this is racing me up. For people that consider themselves so Christian-like, or in the image and likeness of Jesus, these people are so fucking disrespectful. So my sister pulls my god sister aside, takes her outside, just give her some, breathing air. Jesus Christ, I can't even think about this right now. And so what do? They fucking tell her to get out of here. You're being disrespectful to us. And then fucking good riddance, you heathen. What the actual fuck is this, dude? I'm just curious if you don't believe in anything or whatever that they believe in, are you just this fucking heathen? Or if you don't accept anything? Because she wasn't even introduced to this woman, wasn't introduced to this family like my god brother was. And yet she's getting fucking bitched at by this entire community that she doesn't know and doesn't feel welcomed by. Are you fucking dim-witted idiots? And then we just carried on with lunch like nothing fucking happened. Everybody on my side of the family and friends on my side of the family were in fucking shock. Because literally, we went from a woman that was, pouring out emotion. My godson was pouring out emotion in what she was fucking saying. And then this family's just stuffing their fucking faces with some fucking Olive Garden. Are you fucking kidding me? And so what do we do about a minute later? Or what they do a minute later, this other side of this fucking family? They fucking start fake crying or whatever. They get around the new wife, the daughters do, and fucking, they're fake crying or something. Oh no, this is supposed to be our beautiful day and all that. And then there's this fucking preacher woman that just acts like she's crying and just starting to read off fucking Bible scripture like there's a fucking demon in this goddamn building. And if I had stood there for any fucking more time, I would have fucking went off as I'm going off right now. Because this is bullshit. To find out that all this has been going on. My god sister got kicked out of her fucking house, was called a heathen by her new born-again Christian fucking dad, was called a cunt to her entire family by her dad, and yet the new wife and children don't even know this, and they feel more accepted into this new family than fucking anybody else does, especially my god sister, and I feel so fucking bad for her. And so then we go outside and we're trying to talk to her, but she just leaves. Again, I get it. She's full of emotion, and she went to go see her mother at Holy Cross Cemetery or something like that. I think that's where she was buried. And so I'm standing next to my sister because I had to watch my niece. And then one of the daughters comes out and is just trying to talk to my sister, saying I know people or something. She's trying to be so fucking, passionate. Not your entire family just disrespected somebody in your fucking house of God, right? Are you kidding me? And oh my god, this is a great fucking shitstorm of a goddamn shotgun wedding at a New Age Christian fucking outlet. I don't even know how to explain this anymore. I can fucking, oh my god, this is 20 minutes already. I could probably fucking go on forever. But all I know is this. I'm not speaking to my godfather probably ever fucking again. I'm not seeing his new family again. I don't know what my relationship with my best friend is now. And I don't know anything else that is fucking going on right now. Because all we know is that this was a shitstorm of a fucking day. And that fucking it was emotional. And I understand it 100%. And I would have done the same goddamn thing if I was her. To fucking be persecuted by this entire other side of this family that you don't know, that you don't feel welcome by, to only get even more fucking not feeling welcome from them. I don't know. That's my rant. I guess that's my story. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, see ya.